Okay, so in the previous classes, we were discussing how to discretize the Navier-Stokes equation. In that case, we have seen how to discretize X momentum equation and Y momentum equation. Okay. So where the X in the X momentum equation, you had a terms like this, and when you write in a weak conservative form, your equations were looking like uv del y is equals to by rho del p del x plus nu del square u del x square and in y momentum similarly we used to get terms like del uv del x plus del bv del y and minus 1 by rho del p del y plus nu del 2v del x2 plus del 2v del y2. Okay. Now we have seen that for this particular case we use forward difference method in time. For this also we use forward difference. We can use any forward difference and central difference for these two terms. And for these two terms, these are very important terms. Okay, these are the terms which actually adds non-linearity. Okay, so these terms non-linear terms. And these non-linear terms create a lot of stability problems. Okay, instability problems. And to elevate those instability problems, uh, different methods are used in order to tackle the discretization of this. One was upwind method. Second is called as second order upwind method. So this upwind is actually first order. First order. This is second order upwind, short form SOU, and this is FOU. Then you also may have central difference. However, central difference method is not recommended for these convective terms, but we'll just see, just to make it complete, CD method. Sometimes in maybe large eddy simulation problems, I mean, when you want to solve turbulent flow problems using large eddy simulation method, you haven't heard about this large eddy simulation method, but just note down that there is some method like that. So in those methods, instead of upwind method, central difference method gives much more, better way of discretization. But for normal cases, laminar and some other turbulent flows with some other models, these nonlinear terms are never discretized using central difference method, because central difference method makes them unstable for any condition. Okay, unconditionally unstable. Okay, central difference is one method. Then there is a method called as quick method, quadratic interpolation, quadratic upwind. So this is also upwind method, but quadratic. Upwind interpolation. Interpolation or convective kinematics. Abbreviated as quick. So here, in this case, only one point is considered. In this case, 2 points are considered. In this case, 2 points are considered. In this case, 3 points are considered. Okay. Three phase center values are considered. Two phase center, one phase center. Okay. So if you increase more terms, you are going to increase the order of accuracy. Okay. More accurate. Excuse me. Okay. So we have looked at first order method to discretize these terms. Now I'll just take one term like this, and I will show how second order upwind method is used. Okay. How SOU is used. So SOU. So you have these terms. You have U term, that is your convective term, and another term you have a variable term. Okay. That is del x. And these terms has to be evaluated at as per our previous this. So here this is ij and this is I plus half j. Okay. We have to find out at I plus half j. because u values are defined on this face here. So we have to find out for that. So I plus half, then you also you have this ij, and then you have this I plus 1 j, I plus 1 j, and you have this I minus half j, and this one here I plus 3 by 2 j. So in this case, for calculating the value at this, I plus 1 value is taken, I plus half value is taken, and then I minus half value is also taken into consideration. Okay. So the profile may be any variation between this point number 1, point number 2, and point number 3. Okay. So to calculate at this, it is taken as uh, excuse me, this is second order. So it has to take 2 points only, 1 and 2, not this, 2 and 3. So this 1 and this 1 and 2. It has to take this point number 1 and point number 2, not other point. Okay, not this. Only 2 points. Okay, this point and this point. And this is a profile. This may be of any shape. So that profile relationship I will write here. That is nothing but the relationship for that this variable, this variable. That is nothing but a relationship, this profile relationship for UV. That we have to uh, find out based on the value of UC. So this particular value is done like UC UV at I plus 1 minus ij. This delta x. To calculate value at this, you have to take this and this minus UC UV. So I plus 1j comma ij divided by delta x. Now u at I plus 1 j, u at I plus 1 j has to be calculated. So UC at I plus 1 j will be equals to average of this value and this value. So average of UC at I plus half j plus UC at I plus 3 by 2 j divided by 2. Now based on this value, this uv I plus 1 value will be calculated. So uv u variable at I plus 1 comma j will be equals to the profile relation. The profile relation is like this: 3 by 2 phi I plus half comma j minus 1 by 2. These are standard relations. Okay. Uh, ij. And this is when this value of uc is positive. If uc at I plus 1 comma j is greater than equals to 0. Else it will be, so what we are doing, we are taking I plus 1 and I minus half. I plus 1 and I minus half. If the value of u is greater than, here the value of u is greater than 0. Else we will have to take different points. Else this point, reverse point, these 2 points, point 1 and point 3 maybe. Point 1 and point 3. So, but there are only two, mean to say there are only 2 points, either these 2 points or either these 2 points. So the other 2 points are, so here 3 by 2 to the present value and minus half weight is given to the upwind value. In this case, if it is a reverse direction, means 3 by 2 has to come to this particular, and minus half will come to the, I'm sorry, not these 2 points. Actually, we will require one more point here. So it will be I plus 5 by 2 j. So these 2 points will come into picture when the value is value at this point. Okay. So either if it is positive, then these 2 points. If it is negative, then these 2 points. Okay. So from this cell center, you can see that whatever there are face values, you have to pick. And wherever these face values are there, these face values you have to pick. So 3 by 2 of this phi I plus 3 by 2 comma j minus half, excuse me, why I'm writing phi? These are nothing but UV values. UV at I plus 5 by 2 comma j. Okay, so this is else condition. Else this. Okay, similarly you can do for this ij. So if you are talking about ij, then these 2 points will come when the value at this is negative, and other 2 points will come when you have, so I minus half, so I minus 3 by 2 I minus 3 by 2 comma j. These 2 points will come when you have a positive value, and these 2 points will come 1 and 3 will come 1 and 3 will come when you have uh, negative value. Okay, so uv at ij will be the interpolation of 2 and 4, or else when it is a positive, else it will be interpolation of I plus half j and I plus 3 by 2j. Okay, for this term. So I'm not writing. You do it as a homework. So I'm just showing for only one term, and even for this one term, how to do. Huh? Then you do it for the second term also for these cases. So this is what the SOU, and same thing you can do for del u uh, uv v c by del y. Okay, that also you can do for I plus half j. Similarly, you do for this. So this I'm keeping as an exercise. Same thing you can do for y momentum equation, where you have uc and vv del x, and that has to be calculated at I j plus half. Similarly, other term del v vc vv del y has to be calculated at I j plus half. So use this same philosophy uh, and find out the values for the variables. Okay. So what are the expression you will get? Those will be expression for second order upwind expression. So the basic philosophy is already discussed in the previous class. Okay. Now we'll do it for the central difference. Central difference. Central difference. Now how do you do it for central difference? Same thing. We'll take one UC UV by del x, and this has to be evaluated as per our grid I plus half. Don't think that it is always at I plus half. Okay, it is I plus half j, means this is a phase center. Okay, so this means phase center. This is a phase center. So phase center can be represented by any ij, any index. As per our grid, which we have taken, it is coming like that. So in our grid, we have taken so suppose this was ij, cell center is ij, then this was I half, this is I plus 1j, this is I plus 2j, and this was I plus 3 by 2j, and this was I plus 5 by 2j, this is I minus half j, this is I minus 3 by 2j, and this is I minus 1j. Okay, I'll just write here. So this is I minus 1j, and this is I plus 1j, this is I plus 2j, and these are I plus 5 by 2j, this is I plus 3 by 2j, comma j. This is I plus half comma j. This is I minus half comma j. And this is I minus 3 by 2 comma j. Okay. So we are talking about x terms. So we are looking at x terms. So this particular discretization for central difference. Okay. Now this central difference is very easy. Central difference at I plus half has to be done for these 2 points. Average of the neighboring cell centers. So for this particular point, you have this average of this and this. Okay. So it is like UC UV at I plus 1 j plus UC UV at ij divided by 2. Okay. So this was very simple. So you don't have now anything I mean, sorry, how you can take average of this? Average of this will come in this, not that. I'm sorry. This is, we have to take forward difference, right? We are using forward difference actually. So minus of delta x. Then in this cases, this both the values will be obtained as a average. Okay. So this minus this delta x. Okay. This minus this delta x, and then this particular values UC UV at I plus 1 comma j. Both these values will be average values. Okay. So I plus 1 value will be average of this 1, this 1 and this 2. So you see U V at I plus 3 by 2 j plus UV at I plus half j. I plus half comma j divided by 2. Okay. And this one you see UV ij, UCV ij will be these two value 1, 2 and 3. 2 and 3, average of 2 and 3. So 2 is UCUV I plus half comma j plus UCUV I minus half comma j. I minus half comma j divided by 2. Okay. So it is very simple. Similarly, you can do for other terms. Okay. So for other terms at I half, you will have to take these 2 points and take the delta y like that. And then at every point, you have to take the average of u, u at the, so u at the face will be this point and the another point will be here. At this face, at this cell corner, you have to take average of this and this face center values. Okay. So for the del y term, similarly for y momentum equation, you can do the similarly. So in that case, y in y momentum equation, your y momentum equation is evaluated at I j plus half. So this is for central difference. Then you have quick. SOU is done. Uh, you have a quick method. QUICK. Now, before going to that, in this central difference, whenever you have taken this average, whenever you have taken the average for suppose I plus j, for this particular case, for example, then you have taken this point and this point, right? And there was a profile. What was a profile? Average profile. So average profile means it is like horizontal, some constant, something like some constant value. So this is a profile for central difference. Okay. Similarly, for ij case, you have taken, say, this profile. So 2 points were taken. Point number 2, point number 1, either point number 2 or either point number 3. Okay, you see 2 points, 1, 2, 1, 2. In quick, in quick method, you will be taking more than 2. Okay, so those will you will have 3 points. Will have 3 points. So let me draw the similar type of figure here. One, two, three, four. Okay. So we'll have this one, and say this one. And we might have cell centers. So this is your ij, and this is your I plus half j, and this is I minus 1j. This is I minus half j. This is I minus 5 by 2 j, and this is I minus 2j. Now here del u convective del u variable has to be again evaluated at I plus half j. This is not necessarily okay. Since we are taking phase I plus half j, phase center. This is a phase center. Phase center. It can be ij, it can be I plus 3 by 2j, it can be anything. Okay. It depends upon the what value. I mean, this is has to be at phase center. Any indexing may be any. So this you can do it like UC UV. So you have to take a difference. So if you are taking at I plus half, the best way is to do uh, uh, I I I plus half means I plus 1, uh, I plus 1, I plus 1j ij, I plus 1j minus UC UV ij divided by delta x. So you are finding out at this point, so you are taking this delta x. So now the thing is to find out UC and UV. So UC is always like you have to find out UC. as an average. Okay. So you see at I plus 1, I plus 1j, you see at I plus 1j, you see at I plus 1j, you see here will be average of these two, I plus half, I plus 3 by 2 j. So you see at I plus half j plus you see at I plus 3 by 2 j divided by 2. If this value is greater than 0, then uv at I plus 1j will be equals to like this. So it will be like 6 by 8. So this is very quadratic type of relationships. This is 6 by 8 times uv of I plus half comma j. Okay, 6 by 8 high plus. So this point j plus plus uh, 3 by 8 plus 3 by 8 of phi. I mean, sorry, I'm writing always phi. uv I plus 3 by 2 j. So again, extreme point, this point. To find out at I plus 1j, you are taking this point, before that and after that 2 points. And then lastly, you are taking one more point, and that is that is done as minus 1 by 8 uh, uv at I minus half j. So here, so these 3 points. To find out the value at this cell center, you have taken these 3 points. And this will be something like a quadratic. Point number 1, point number 2, this is a profile. Okay. And these are assumptions. These are all assumptions in CFD. This profile assumptions has to be made on the basis of the values of this convective velocities. If this is greater than equals to 0, it is like this, or else then you have to take 2 points from the forward and 1 point from the backward. Okay. Else, in else case, what you'll have to do is you will have to take the point here, 2 points. So in else case, you will have to take this, this, and one case. Okay. So this will get 6 by 8 weight. This will get 6 by 8 weight. This the last point will get minus 1 by 8 weight, and this point will get 3 by 8 weight. Okay. So next will be, else will be to 6 by 8 uv I plus 3 by 2 j and plus 3 by 8 uv I plus half j and minus 1 by 8 to this. So what is that point? uv I plus 5 by 2 j. This is else case. Phi ij, in case of suppose this phi ij, I mean this UC Vij. So this UC Vij, again UC Ij you can calculate UC Ij as average of I plus half j, I minus half j. Okay. And then you start calculating at what is the value of UVij. So UVij, I'll just write here UVij based on, okay, so let me just write UCij will be equals to UC I plus half j plus UC I minus half. I minus half j divided by 2. Now this UC Ij we already taken. Now based on the value of UC positive and negative, you have to so if you see Ij, you see Ij is taken, so Ij is taken for example, then what you have to do? Which points will come? So it will take this one, this point number 1, this point number 1, okay, and 2 back points, this 2, okay. So I plus half, so this I plus half will get 6 by 8 weight, this will get 6 by 8 weight, and this I minus half, I minus half will get uh, the 1 by 8 weight, I minus half. Where is I minus half? Now Ij, this will get 3 by 8 weight. Okay, this will get 3 by 8 weight. This will get 6 by 8, and this will get minus, I mean 1 by 8, that is minus. So minus 1 by 8 you can say, minus 1 by 8. So phi, I mean UVij will be equals to, so 6 by 8, 6 by 8 of UV I minus half j plus 3 by 8 of UV I minus half, and then I plus half. Okay, I plus half j, isn't it? 3 by 8 UV I plus 3 was there. So 3 by 8 and minus 1 by 8 extreme left. So extreme left is I minus 3 by 2 UV I minus 3 by 2 j. This is for if you see ij greater than equals to 0. You see, if you see ij is greater than equals to 0. Else you have to decide different points. So else, in else case, you will have this point, you will have this point, and two other points. Okay, this will be else case. So you'll have to decide then weight accordingly. Okay. So the 3 by 8 weight will come to this. Okay, 3 by 8 weight will come to uh, 3 by 8 weight will come to this, and then 6 by 8 and minus 1 by 8. So you write for that. Huh? So you write for that. Okay. So based on the values, so if this is a positive, then you take 1 point from the up and then 2 points from the back. If it is negative, 1 point from this become up, 1 point from that up direction, and 2 points from the back direction. Okay. And whatever the up point is there, for example, you are taking half ij, if we at I plus 1j here, whatever the first point was there, it was given a 3 by 8 weight. And the second point, okay, was given 6 by 8, and then third point was given like that. So suppose this is the point, first point will be getting, um, 3 by 8 weight, then second point will be getting 6 by 8, and third point will be getting minus 1 weight. If you are talking about ij, uij less than 0. This is greater than 0 already you have taken. Okay. So this is how you have to do for other terms also. Okay. And that I keep as an exercise. So spend some time on deriving equations for these terms. Okay. These terms, uh, del u, del u, v, del x, and like that. Okay. It can be any convective term of that form. Okay, so do this as an homework, and we stop here. So you do this, and tomorrow we'll see the next uh, topic. Okay, thank you.